Welcome to Relationship Archive. We all know that our early experiences shape us in various ways, but have you ever considered how your childhood can impact your approach to love? In this video, we'll explore 10 powerful ways in which your upbringing can influence your love style, attachment patterns, communication, and more. Understanding these connections can shed light on our relationship dynamics and provide insights for personal growth and healing. So, let's dive in. Number 1. Attachment style. Your early experiences with caregivers, particularly your parents, play a crucial role in the development of your attachment style. If you had a secure attachment, characterized by consistent care and responsiveness, you're more likely to form secure and healthy attachments in romantic relationships. However, if you experienced inconsistent or neglectful parenting, you may develop an anxious or avoidant attachment style, which can affect your trust, intimacy, and emotional availability in relationships. Number 2. Role models. The relationship dynamics and interactions you witnessed between your parents or primary caregivers serve as models for your own relationships. If you grew up witnessing a healthy and loving relationship, you may be more likely to seek and maintain similar dynamics in your own romantic partnerships. Conversely, if you observe toxic or dysfunctional relationships, you may unknowingly replicate these patterns in your own love life. Number 3. Communication patterns. The way you learn to communicate and express your needs during childhood can influence your communication style in relationships. If you grew up in an environment that encouraged open and honest communication, you're more likely to express your emotions effectively and resolve conflicts constructively. Conversely, if you experienced communication barriers or witnessed conflicts being avoided, you may struggle with expressing your needs and have difficulty resolving issues in relationships. Number 4. Self-esteem and self-worth. The way you are valued, praised, and supported during childhood impacts your self-esteem and self-worth. If you received consistent validation and encouragement, you're more likely to have a healthy sense of self-worth and enter relationships with confidence. However, if you experienced criticism, neglect, or lack of support, you may develop low self-esteem, leading to difficulties in forming and maintaining healthy relationships. Number 5. Trust issues. Childhood experiences of betrayal, abandonment, or inconsistency can lead to trust issues in adulthood. If you experienced trust violations or felt insecure in your early relationships, you may find it challenging to trust others fully, which can affect your ability to establish and sustain intimate connections. Number 6. Relationship expectations. The relationship dynamics you observed and experienced as a child can shape your expectations of love and romance. For example, if your parents had a stable and loving relationship, you may expect similar qualities in your own partnerships. On the other hand, if you grew up in an environment with tumultuous or unhealthy relationships, you may develop distorted expectations or even fear of commitment. Number 7. Conflict resolution strategies. The conflict resolution strategies you learned during childhood can impact how you handle conflicts in your adult relationships. If you witnessed healthy and constructive conflict resolution, you're more likely to approach conflicts with empathy, active listening, and a focus on finding mutually satisfactory resolutions. Conversely, if you experienced hostile or unresolved conflicts in your family, you may struggle with managing conflicts in a healthy manner. Number 8. Emotional regulation. The emotional climate in your childhood home and how your emotions were acknowledged and regulated influence your ability to manage emotions in adult relationships. If you grew up in an environment that validated and taught emotional regulation, you're more likely to handle stress, frustration, and anger in a healthy manner. However, if you experienced emotional neglect, criticism, or witnessed explosive emotions, you may have difficulties managing and expressing your emotions in relationships. Number 9. Intimacy and vulnerability. The level of emotional closeness and vulnerability that was encouraged or discouraged in your childhood can impact your ability to form intimate connections in adulthood. If you were raised in an environment that fostered emotional openness and vulnerability, you're more likely to feel comfortable sharing your thoughts and emotions with a partner. Conversely, if you grew up in a guarded or emotionally distant environment, you may struggle with opening up and being vulnerable in relationships. Number 10. Patterns of love and care. The ways in which you are shown love and care during childhood can shape your expectations and behaviors in romantic relationships. If you experienced consistent love, care, and nurturing, you're more likely to seek and provide these qualities in your own relationships. Conversely, if you grew up in an environment with limited affection or neglect, you may have difficulty expressing love and care or recognizing healthy expressions of love from others. It's now clear that our childhood experiences have a profound impact on our love style and relationships. From attachment styles to communication patterns, trust issues to emotional regulation, our upbringing shapes our expectations, behaviors, and emotional well-being in romantic connections. However, it's important to remember that we are not prisoners of our past. Through self-awareness, introspection, and the willingness to heal and grow, we can break free from unhealthy patterns and cultivate healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Remember, it's never too late to rewrite your love story. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has provided valuable insights and inspiration for your personal journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe.